Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jain, as you all know, and in today's video we're going to be talking on the topic whether or not you should be invested in US stocks right now. Now this video is mainly concerned about the top 6 stocks: Apple, Tesla, Netflix, Meta, Amazon and Google. So if you're here for other stocks or any other stock picks or tips or tricks, or whether or not you should be investing right ahead, so this video is not for you guys in that case, and you should skip this video. And if you are a short-term trader, this may be very helpful for you. Intraday trader, this may also be very helpful for you. If you're a very long-term trader, like 5 to 10 years, then this video may or may not be helpful for you, but I'd recommend watching this video anyways because knowledge is always good. So let's get started. Apple is the first stock we're going to be discussing about. Now, right now it's trading at 140.94 US dollars, and this is the chart. Right off the bat, I can see that this is suggesting a weak signal. And now let's move down. Yep, the technicals are suggesting a strong sell, and according to me, just by like watching by my naked eye, I could also figure that out. And analysts are suggesting a buy. Now, why are the analysts suggesting a buy and the technicals suggesting a strong sell? Now, the technicals are suggesting a strong sell because the technicals go by the technical analysis. Now, the technical analysis, we're going to be discussing it right ahead, but it's suggesting a strong sell because now let's have a look at the chart. Firstly, let me open up the EMAs for you guys. The RSI is indicating nothing right now because RSI is in the middle, like it's in the 40 range, so RSI means nothing. Let's close the RSI. Now the EMAs are suggesting nothing right now because the EMAs also are not able to collide right now, or not suggesting that we're going to collide right now. So let's close the EMAs as well because the EMAs make no sense in this chart. Now talking ahead about the trend lines. Now this is the base trend line, like this is the long term trend line, this is the short term trend line, and this is the support trend line. Okay, now taking in fact the consideration of this short-term trend line, which is this one. Now the short-term trend line is indicating that this is taking some resistance from the top ends and it's falling right now, and this is okay in the short run. That's cool, that's not a very big deal. The support trend line is indicating that I'm not letting it fall below this point, so if it comes to around 136 or 138 range, it may or may not fall below. Okay, if it falls, then it should indicate a good fall till like 122. Why is that so? Because that is a support range we have, and this again is a support range that we have, which is 138. If it plummets below, then we're gonna short sell. And if the trend line breaks, if both of these things give a confirmation, like it's forming a candle that is breaking both of these, the next candle we're gonna short till 122. Okay, and if it's not forming a candle like that, I may or may not want to invest in such a trade. And if it's going up, like it should take a touch from here or either here and then go up. So that is my analysis. Now, according to my analysis, it should go up. A short-term trade of falling like 122 may not be happening with Apple. If this is happening, I am going to be taking a future pick, or a long-term pick for like 5 years in Apple, because Apple is going to give you a very huge return. Obviously, $50 per stock, according to me, is going to be the basic minimum return that you're going to get in that long span, which is like 50% or your money coming back to you. Okay. Now, if you guys want to read the financials, I'm not going to be showing the financials in this video. I'm going to be leaving a link down below to all of these stocks on this TradingView platform. So if you guys want to have a look at that, you can click on the link and go there. Okay, now as we've discussed about Apple, and I'm gonna just give you a little brief again. If it falls below like there, then it goes like here, and it should then follow up like that and then go up again. It is going up either ways. Okay guys, so, and second case scenario is it goes like that and then it goes up again, and then it falls like here, then it goes like here, then it goes like here, and then it plummets. Okay, these are the two case scenarios for Apple that we have right now. There's no other case that could happen. Anyways guys, the markets are unpredictable, so if we see a major news, then other cases may also be possible, but these are the two cases that can be predicted very clearly according to the technical analysis. Okay guys, now moving ahead with Tesla. Now let me click to Tesla from here. So here we have Tesla. It's currently trading at 174.04 US dollars. The market cap is pretty huge, as we can see, and now it is suggesting a sell opportunity in the short run, and in the long run it's going to suggest, I think, again a sell. So it's suggesting a strong sell. Okay, sell opportunity, as I said, from the technicals. Analyst is suggesting a buy, sorry. Why is that so? Now I'll give you 2 to 3 reasons why analysts are suggesting a buy right now. Now, according to me, the analyst is suggesting a buy rating for this stock right now. The main reason may be that the stocks are pledged up to a great extent. Now, if Elon Musk wants to sell some of his holdings, you may want to buy. And why is that so? Because Tesla is a fundamentally sound company again. They're creating very good cars. They are, creating very huge amount of data on roads and how they are like in various cities, and they're going to be selling that data obviously to Google Maps and then other places as well. So that's going to create a lot more data transparency for us, and this is going to be getting Tesla a lot of profits in the long run and in the short run. So according to me right now, you should not be investing or trading in the stock anyways. But if you guys are in this for the long run, yup, this is a good time to buy, because the stock is down like too much from its peak. Coming back to the chart, now let me check the top point for this. What how did that happen? I don't know, but that's okay. 413, and right now it is trading at 174. Okay, so the EMAs are suggesting nothing. There is some divergence though in the RSI area. Let me show you that. Can we just open it? Yeah, there is some divergence in the RSI area, as you guys can see. There is some divergence, but this divergence is not enough to give me a conviction to trade on the stock. So I'll not use RSI right now. Now checking the volumes. The volumes were good earlier. Right now they're a little low, and that's for obvious reasons. The early age investors bought a lot of the stock in 2020 because they knew that this is gonna plummet. This is gonna go up like very fast. It's gonna become a rocket. So the EMAs are also suggesting nothing right now. So the EMAs are also of no use in this stock as well. Now looking at the chart, I don't think that there are any fundamentally major strong trend lines that can be drawn. So I've only drawn the demand and supply zones. Like this was a supply zone. This is again a supply zone or a demand zone when it goes up. So right now it is acting as a supply zone because the stock has fallen from here. And right now this was again a major support that it broke, and then again this was again a major support that I don't know why this major support is not acting like a support for the stock. Excuse me, guys. So I don't know why this is happening, but this generally never happens. This is a weird structure right now. So if you guys are trading in the short run, I would like to ask you guys to stay away from the stock. And if you guys want to short this stock in the short run, I personally have taken a short position from here, right around here. So if you guys want to see like what my position is like, 1 second. This is Fibonacci. No, I want Fibonacci. Okay, sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. Where is it? Yep. Now, to be precise, I would have taken a position right around in the middle of this candle. I don't know why. Okay, this is the magnets. The magnets are causing a problem. That's okay. These kind of things happen. Now my stop loss for this trade was right around here because I'll keep a buffer whenever I trade, and my risk to reward ratio is already indicating that my target has been achieved. My target would have been just this much, but I am right now in the trade. I don't know why I'm in the trade, but I must have convicted something in that time, and I set targets, I set an SL, and I forget about the trade. I either let my targets hit or either let my SL get hit. Because in both the cases, I have a learning. If I made profits, what did I do right that I achieved this target? And if I hit my SL, what did I do wrong? And keep this in mind, my SLs are always trailing. So if I'm getting a small profit, that's always good for me in the long run, right? So yeah, this is my trade. I must have, yeah, now I can be able to understand. I would have set this as my peak target. Yeah, I got it. This is going to be my target because this is where it, came back from. So I would have set this as a target, and yeah, this is a good risk to reward ratio 1.22 for Tesla, because the short opportunity was really good. Now coming to Netflix, but before coming to Netflix, I'm gonna also tell you the major support zones. This is gonna also act as a support. 154.01, 126.71 is also gonna act as a support, and 90.73 is also gonna act as a support zone. If the stock keeps falling, and these areas could also act as a resistance if the stock is gonna go up after reaching the bottom. So moving up to Netflix. Netflix. Now, Netflix is currently trading at 308.42. Now, I have been advising people to buy this stock when it was near the range of $100, and I don't know why people did not buy this stock. I personally own a lot of this stock. A lot. You guys don't even know about it. The reason being, I disclosed these investments on a premium channel, and I am working with a premium company as well, who charge premiums on advising people on what stocks to buy. So if you guys want to be a part of that, I'm so sorry I cannot disclose this information on which company I'm working for, or you can be, I can give you a link, or you can join that group or not, because I've signed a few documents which don't give me the right to disclose anything to you. Okay. Now going ahead, technicals are suggesting a buy signal. Obviously, I can see that. Yeah, buy. Analysts are also suggesting buy. Now I'll give you a few reasons why this is giving a buy signal. Both the cases. Now technicals, yeah, this pretty clearly visible that it is a buy because there's a gap filling. Obviously, that's gonna be filled, and the triangular adjustment is on. Wait, I'll just open the Netflix and just show this to you. Why? 50 EMA and 200 EMA about to collide. Yep, very good trade, and I'm so proud that I invested in this stock early on, like around in that this range. I'm so proud of myself because I knew that this stock would do something to come up, and right now it is doing exactly as I hoped. Now if you guys want to invest in it right now as well, it's a very good time, guys. 700, it has fallen from 700. Now why I'm giving you, like I'm telling you to invest in this stock like so much. Why do I want you guys to invest? Firstly, this is a very good opportunity. Very, very good opportunity. Secondly, the company's performance are really good. See, the performance of this company is really good. Each time the earnings came, the buying side was way too much up, and when the stock was plummeting down, people were in a little bit of a shock tendency that what will Netflix do now, because the business model was tending towards failure. But Netflix has changed its business model since then, and it has become way more profitable. And right now, I'm suggesting you guys to buy it. And let me draw a few things to give you a much better understanding on why I'm suggesting you guys to buy it. 1 second. So, yep, this is the structure that I have seen, and according to this structure, it is indicating, guys, kiss it and buy it right away. This is the best trade in my life. I'm telling you guys, this is 100% secure trade, and I'm gonna take it as well from my short-term portfolio as well. It is in my long-term portfolio, and now it's gonna enter in my short-term portfolio as well. It's a kissing trade, guys. It's a kissing trade. The 50 and 200 EMA, as and when they kiss, I'm gonna buy like a shitload of the stock because I know in the short run it's gonna do a lot. It's a lot. Now, many people were asking me this question, Chirag, how much of capital do you have? Like, how are you able to invest so much money in US stocks? Guys, I cannot disclose how much capital I have for personal reasons, but I'm gonna give you an estimate. I have that much of capital that I can for trading, that I can buy one Mercedes. Yeah, one Mercedes. Now you're gonna be thinking about which Mercedes am I talking about. That's up for you to decide. If I'm in that Mercedes category, then you will be able to understand that it's a big deal. So yep, I can buy that from my trading portfolio size. Keep that in mind. That's a very small portfolio according to me. According to me, at least for my grandfather, he can buy like multiple cars if he wanted to, even houses for that matter. Yeah. So this is the structure that it has been forming, and I'm gonna be investing. Oh, sorry, trading. So if you guys want to enter into a long trade with me, this is a very good trade, and I'm gonna be entering around here. So I would also recommend you guys to enter into this trade, and the stop loss should be like this only, and the targets, according to me, let me set the target. Yeah, I think this is the perfect target that I set. Yep, this is the perfect target. 2.09 risk to reward ratio. This is also very good risk to reward ratio. So yeah, take the trade whenever the trend line crosses. The stock crosses this mark, and we should be good to go. Netflix is a very good company, and right now the trading opportunity is also really good. Moving ahead to Metaverse. Okay, right now the stock is trading at $113.93, and the market cap is also pretty huge, like usual. But the market cap has fallen substantially, guys. The stocks are now worth way less than what they were, so it's gonna be suggesting us short signal, right? Yeah, short signal. Actually, if you guys are thinking that I saw like that, then okay, I might have seen, I don't know, but yeah, it's suggesting a short signal anyways, and this rating is suggesting a buy. Now I'll give you a few reasons why the analyst is suggesting a buy, and technicals obvious reasons suggesting a short, which I'm going to explain later on in the video. So the analyst people are suggesting a buy. The main reason behind it is metaverse. Now the metaverse is still in the early stages, and as and when it grows, it's going to give you way more future opportunities for investments and whatnot. There's going to be too much stuff in metaverse you can fiddle around with. So I personally want to invest in metaverse, but I have my difference of opinions when I'm thinking deeply. Firstly, I think Facebook is a loss making company right now, for many reasons. For me, the definition of loss is different. Maybe it's different for you. For me, loss is something that I don't see growing substantially in the near future. And for an investor, it may be like it is a loss making company when it's creating actual losses. For me, as I said, it is like if it's not going to be profitable in the near future. That's what I see right now, because they're using lumps and lumps of their money in order to invest in that metaverse and create a better thing for the public. Now that's good, but for me that's bad in the short run. Okay, so that's the reason technicals are suggesting a sell, and analysts are suggesting a buy, because in the long run, like 10 years, that thing is gonna grow, mature, and then give you good returns. Because people are gonna love that. Definitely, why? Because Mark Zuckerberg is creating something, and he knows what people like. So he created Facebook. Now he's also bought Instagram. He's also bought WhatsApp. He knows what people like, and he's continuously either acquiring that or creating that. So that's a very good thing. Now, looking at the Meta's chart, technical analysis. Why is it suggesting a short? No, guys, even though the stock is going up, it took a rejection from the 50 EMA point, which is always a bad thing. And if it's suggesting a short, I can only tell you this much, that see this trend line. I'm gonna draw this for you right ahead. Okay, this is a bad trend line, very bad trend line drawn by me. Good, corrections made, and think this should be a better. This is just for understanding, guys. This is just for substantial purposes. It is clearly a downtrend since it's not able to break ahead from its previous highs. So, yep, the stock is not in a good mood and it is not investable right now. The losses are also there, and then I don't think this should be either for trading or for investing right now. But if you guys want to buy the stock for like a very long term, like 7 years plus, get the stock at this price because it may or may not be available at this price in later on. Now coming to Amazon, I am personally invested in this stock and I'm recommending you guys to invest in this stock. Although analysts are going to, sorry, the technicals are suggesting a short signal in the short term. Now let me show you that the technicals are already going to suggest a short signal, and the price right now is 88.46 USD. Technicals are suggesting a short, analysts are suggesting a strong buy. Yep, that is what I'm coming. So see, Amazon is a very fundamentally sound company. It's got a very well diversified business all around the globe, and if you're personally a person who has bought their products, who has first-handedly experienced their customer service, their seller service, you're gonna be impressed by it. So according to me, they have mastered everything, and they keep on improving it by reducing their carbon emissions, their travel costs, their expenses. They're trying to reduce. Overall, this business is gonna become a cash cow for this company, and by cash cow I mean this is a star product, and this is gonna get converted into a cash cow, and there's gonna be a very less or zero scope of improvement left in the near future. There's always gonna be scope for improvement, but they might want to start a new venture in the near future. That's according to me, which they have already been doing. Like they have introduced they bought Kindle, and then they did this Kindle products. Then they have also had Echo products. They are also introducing some Amazon basics categories in India and across the globe. Amazon Renewed and whatnot. So these things are gonna become their main business model, and the main website which they're running, like the Amazon.com, that's gonna be a very small percentage of their revenue in the long run. In the longer run, that's what I'm suggesting. And yeah, see, Amazon is falling down, but the stock is about to retest the Hori. I don't know what the Hori is, but anything, whatever. I'm gonna suggest a buy for the stock right now, and please do not short the stock. You guys don't know when it can bounce back. Now these are the trend lines or whatnot I have made for this stock. Now the EMA suggests nothing in the stock, so let's just close the EMA because the EMA is making no sense, and the RSI is also not suggesting anything, so just let's close the RSI. Now let me give you a bigger or proper understanding on how the stock is functioning. Now as you guys can see, these are the lines that are majorly for the support and demand zones, and right now it is at the last line according to me, and if it goes below this, this very well may be an area where it should take support from, or this very well may be an area where we can see it taking support from this or this one. These are the some simple areas where it could be taking support. Obviously we're going to take consideration of the RSI as well when it falls, if it falls. And I am invested right now, so yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. And if you guys want to also invest, please invest. Investing in this stock is a very good decision right at this point. As far as short term trades are concerned, I don't think you should be shorting it because you very well don't know when the mood of the market changes, and you just cannot be having that big of a quantity to change the mood of the market. So moving ahead to Google or Alphabet. Okay, $94.94. Wow, that's a good number. But it is a short according to the technicals, and a good buy recommendation from the no, a little buy recommendation from the analyst. Okay, suggesting a strong buy. Okay, then I'm changing my decision as well. It's a strong buy because the fundamentally strong part. It owns YouTube and whatnot. It is owning like a lot of companies, so it gives a big advantage to them as well. And talking about the technical aspect, it is suggesting a short because I'll just show you the chart and explain right away. It is kind of taking a rejection from the 200 EMA, and it is taking a rejection from the 50 EMA. As in, when it tried to break the EMA, the 50 EMA, it took a rejection and came backwards. So that's the reason it is suggesting a weaker side on the technicals. And if we try and draw a trend line, if we try and draw, now the EMAs don't make much sense after this part, so I'm just gonna close the EMA and just move this up. And the RSI is also not making a much difference to our analysis, so let's just close the RSI and take this into consideration. Now, okay, let's correct this. No, this is not a good trend line, but yeah, this is not a good trend line. No, so we cannot create this trend line because this trend line is not suggesting what we are trying to do, and it is not respecting any of our things. So this trend line doesn't make any sense, very frankly. But if we were to see this as a trend line, then we could surely see that the stock is falling from that point. And yeah, majorly we can see that this is the range. How can I create that? Where is that thing? Yeah, there it is there. This is the range from where the stock tries to regain its momentum or break. This is the main area that decides. It's a deciding factor range whether or not the stock is gonna jump up or go below. And this again acts as a very jumping factor range from here to here as well, whether or not the stock is gonna plummet or not. So these areas are majorly acting as a jumping factor areas for the stock in general. If this were to move backwards, and I would also suggest like, see, this is the range where it came back from, and then it plummeted, and then it just went up, plummeted, then range bound, and then again plummeted downwards. So yeah, according to me, if you want to invest in this for the long run, go ahead, buy big quantities. But I personally am not a very big fond of investing in very huge companies, because um, even in the long run they're gonna give you only substantial returns. Because see, the stock movement can only go up like $50. See, it started in the 2021 from 150 nearby, and then it has come down to 84. So if you were to buy the stock and keep holding the stock from November to December, you could have only gained $10, right? So why invest in this, right? Doesn't make much sense. Unless you have like huge quantity, then it's gonna make a very big difference for you specifically. And again, if I were to take this backwards, then this is also indicating that it is gonna go up. Wait a second, are there any gap fillings left? No, all the gaps have been filled, so this is majorly one more reason why the stock came down. A gap filling portion was left right around here. Okay, so yeah, if you're planning to invest in it, invest in huge sums. Otherwise, steer away from the stock, because the stock is not giving me a very good indication in order to buy or sell. So these were the stock picks, and this was the video for today. I hope you liked it, and if you did, then please hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, then please hit the dislike button, indicating me that you didn't like the video. Now, one bonus thing for you guys: CFDs on gold. These can be traded only in USA, not possible in India right now, at least that I know of. I'm gonna show you a more advanced chart for this one as well. I have been wanting to trade on this for a very very long time, guys. I have made a perfect chart for this, and I don't know why, but my trend lines and stuff keeps working phenomenally on this chart. see, I drew this trend line, although this broke up and then it, took us some bounce back and then fell. Then see, again this thing happened, and then I don't know why I didn't create a line here, but okay, there should have been a line here for sure. I don't know why this is missing. um but yeah, there should be a line around here, and then yeah, it again bounced back. And right now I was thinking to invest in gold for the US markets, because see, the gold has been falling a little too much for, or too good to be true situation. So if you are going to invest and you're in the US, please invest. These CFDs are really good. Anyways guys, thanks for watching today's video. I'll keep you guys in the next video. Bye bye.